All right, back for another Consummate Opinion. We got Joyce, the Gaff, and Mendel's in the building tonight.
Mendel.
Once again, hello everybody.
So we're still 0 for the Doom pool. No one's kicked it yet.
Kicked it.
Oh, but you know what though? What was it, like a week or two ago? I don't know why I was watching the news because I hate that fucking show. But
Son, we're not even 20 seconds in. You dropping F-bombs already. What's going on?
I'm sorry, man.
It's because he missed last week.
It's just, yeah, I got to make up for lost time.
Making up for lost time over there?
I saw something about Mandela having some kind of like respiratory infection,
Yeah,
and he's like 95 years old, and he's in and out of the hospital. I'm like, this guy here, the Gaff knew what the hell he was doing when he picked Mandela on his.
That was a sleeper pick too.
I told you.
Yeah. Both me and Chris were cursing you for that.
Listen, everything I get into, if there's an option of winning, I go for the home run. It's not a game.
I mean, it kind of is a game, though. Oh,
like DMX?
Last week, we talked about what the winner's going to get, and we figured that it'd probably be best that the winner just gets, like, a bottle of something, and the two losers have to, like, half and half it.
I'm down with that.
The full 1.75.
What do you mean half and half?
No,
like,
okay, this guy, he's an expensive drinker with Hennessy and stuff like that, so I think it's best if...
the bottle will be, like, half Hennessy, half baby batter or something like that?
No, it better be half Henny, half Henny. What's wrong with y'all? What's going on?
Yeah. Half Henny, half ginger ale. We'll just make it like that so we can just drink it right out of the bottle.
As long as it's a 5-gallon
so
bucket.
So what other updates do we have on the Doom pool? Anybody else look at the pick the bucket?
Every day I look at Yahoo, and I'm just hoping to see Fidel Castro or George Bush Sr., even though that's really bad.
Carrot Top. Carrot Top, please.
Or in his case, his last pick, Gallagher.
I really don't believe I picked Gallagher, though. I'm just going to say that.
Carrot Top, please die today.
You definitely picked Gallagher because then you made a comment about a copyright infringement with the Smashing Pumpkins, and I'm like, he smashes watermelons, not pumpkins.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of...
Whatever. I think y'all drugged me on that pick. I think y'all got mad about my whole sleeping dark horse pick, if you will.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying. I really don't see me picking Gallagher out the clear blue sky, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the show, man.
All right, so we're gonna go over some topics we're gonna talk about tonight, and then we're gonna start with a new segment on the Consummate Opinion. Something we're gonna try to do every time we start. First, what we're gonna go through, we're gonna talk about the misuse of the English language, maybe some phrases that or words that may not necessarily be the best, but we may not think they're that bad. Remember, the Gaff has some info on the Kobe rape case. We want to hear that tonight. He said he was going to do it. I doubt he's going to do it, though. Oh, and speaking of which, doubting you're going to do it, next episode's your freestyle.
I just need you to give me a instrumental. I'll take care of that.
So any song?
Well, maybe not any song. Can I get a list?
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah, I need a list of about 6.
And then the...
and I can hold it down.
6.
Yeah, give me about 6.
Jesus, is that even considered a freestyle? Like, he's making a lot of choices here.
Well, you can't give me some whack-ass polka music. What am I going to do with that?
No, it would be tastefully done in the hip-hop genre.
Okay, no Eminem.
Get you something off like Teletubbies or Barney or something like that.
Now we got jokes.
Yeah, you say what it can't be, and we'll get it figured out. And then the main topic of the night is going to be the lack of logic in a female brain. That should go over really well.
Oof. That's going to burn.
It's definitely prevalent, though, if that's correct use of the English language.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Should be.
You're good.
So for the new segment to start off, we're going to do kind of like a Consummate Opinion roundtable. What's new in your life in the last week? I guess we'll start from, we'll go right to left, like we did in the draft.
Oh, I like this.
So the Gaff gets to go first.
So,
what's new in your life?
So is this a whole right to left part of my reparations check?
I have a feeling we'll be covering that later on.
Holy shit.
All right, so what's new?
In the last week. Was it even a week for us?
Probably not. I don't think it's been a week. But whatever. It is what it is.
Screw you guys. I don't get out here that often.
A lot of female controversy and or drama in the Gaff's world right now.
All right.
Working on dealing with and sorting out right now. A few. Okay, because let's just be real. I'm not getting paid for this right now. I enjoy the show, but I'm not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got mouths to feed. You know what I mean? So there's a potential right now for new employment opportunities. It's always a plus. Always a plus.
But you'll still be able to do the show.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to do the show. Other than that, man, really, you know, that's been a lot of my time right now. Dealing, I don't want to say shuffling females because it hasn't been shuffling.
So like a true baller, it's all about the money and the bitches.
You can say that.
At least in the last week or so for you.
I'll take that title.
He's doing a lot better than that on me.
If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And we'll just leave it at that. So we'll hop over on Joyce's to-do list, if you will.
Man, this past week, there's been nothing new. Same stuff. Work, sleep, work.
It's terrible right now.
Sound
Do
like
the
a
show.
zombie, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, not much going on. Really not. But the one thing I can say that's new this week, and of course jokes are jokes, but Arab money.
We're making Arab money.
I really got Arab money.
What are you talking about, Arab money?
It's nothing.
I'm trying to make it rain.
What do you mean it's nothing? You
It's
can't make
nothing.
something like that up and then
What
all
is
of a sudden,
what's
nothing.
their currency? What is it?
Well, I guess it's all different, but
I don't
like,
even know. What is it, camels?
Camels?
wow.
Really?
Wow, isn't that kind of
I
like
don't
something
know.
we're talking about today?
That's
Brutal.
that's damn near racial right there, bro.
Just talking about it's done in good
Camels.
fun, son.
It's done in good taste, he was going to say.
First of all,
No, not good taste.
First of all, these motherfuckers ain't riding around on camels. They got Benzes just like you and me. Well, maybe you, not me. They ain't riding around on no. They ain't no camel.
Me?
jockey.
I don't think car-wise combined we have a Benz.
combined. I think
We
combined.
might have a couple camels though.
Oh, we definitely
Couple
have,
camels?
Yeah,
What is this hump day? What's going on? What's up?
was.
What's up, Geico?
it was hump day.
Today's. Oh yeah, it is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm off. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Eventually.
It's
I told you the females
Yeah, it's-
females got me all kinds of messed up right now,
Yeah.
man. I'm not on my game right now.
It's been a tough week for
It's
Should
you.
we
been
get on my level, son?
A very tough week. What do you mean get on your level right now?
Oh, my level is that I'm in a little bit of a dry spell, so I got no female problems.
Oh, well, 2 out of 3 in that aspect then.
So what you're trying to tell me is I'm doing good with the drama in my life right now?
Better than me.
No, what I think he means to say is that he's also in a little bit of a dry spell with the ladies.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to say that he's not in a dry spell and he's just trying to get more.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking about you. It's not a dry spell, it's a drought. Officially.
No, it's back in the day.
We're official camel status with you right now, drought.
No, I'm in a famine.
A famine?
Even worse.
Really?
It lasts years.
So
Well,
does
not
it
really years, but
has it like swelled up and burst, or does it have a whole bunch of like random ish on it right now? Because famine is usually disease oriented. You know what I'm saying?
Well, disease oriented because everyone's malnourished.
yeah, it's
Okay,
definitely not.
okay.
It's definitely not like that.
All right,
it's
so
not
now
like
that we got
Now,
that,
in the famine concept, I was thinking more of like maybe dust,
Oh,
kind of like a desert.
oh,
old
it's
school
it's
Egypt
dry.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
dry
now that
like
we
a
got that out
desert.
of the way, you obviously are suffering a dry spell with the ladies. What about the men?
Jack.
HST.
He brings it back up. He brings it back up from the 3rd episode.
Yeah, he did. He was swinging for the fence on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
good.
how are the fellas treating you, man?
You know, the good thing about that is they're treating me exactly the same as the females are. So I think in that aspect, I'm good.
I think you need to go see Mr. Hernandez up in.
No.
I mean, just holler at him, man. He needs a shoulder to cry on right now. You know
And he's probably going to have plenty
what I'm saying?
for many years. For many years.
You stupid motherfucker. What was you thinking?
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't really know much about sports, dude, but this guy sits on camera when you're watching, like, you know, the news footage of him getting arrested and doing this and doing that. He's straight gangsta.
Cold-blooded, right?
No remorse in his eyes whatsoever.
He's probably
You know,
high.
if you were totally innocent of something like that, you would be like shitting your pants. You would show it on your face. And this guy,
Listen, if
Just a
I'm
real
innocent,
dick.
I'm not hiring a cleaning crew to come clean my house. I'm not destroying any tapes of my home security system
And phone.
and phone. let alone handing it over to the police destroyed. I would have lost that. Me personally, I'm not saying I'm a criminal by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm just saying.
Anyone of any decent moral fiber would thank his, count his blessings for being given that opportunity, be in the NFL, and have those millions of dollars that he's being thrown and just fly straight. This guy doesn't play that part at all.
It's been like that his whole life, I guess. But, so what's new in your world, Mendel?
I'm planning for a vacay. That's what's new in my life. I'm planning for a vacay. I'm hitting up the motherland. I haven't been back to the motherland, Puerto Rico, mind you, in over 20 years. Got plenty of family still out there. The last time I was out there, we were all kids. Now that I'm heading out, we're all adults. We can get drizzunk. Gonna check out a live cockfight. Mind you, I'll go on record by saying I love the animals. I don't like animal cruelty, but it's just one of those things. It's out there. It's legal in Puerto Rico. Yes, cockfights. Go ahead, make fun.
I was just about to say, he ain't throw no homo in there anywhere.
No homo on the cockfight.
It's a little late. It's a little late, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to a cockfight.
I can't wait. Honestly.
I can't wait to go to the cockfight.
It's one of those things, though. It's like don't be like that. Like if I would actually, you know what though? It's. Like I can't wait to watch it go down, but I'm sure once I see one of those roosters tear the other one apart, I'll be like, all right, I did it. It's done. I've watched it.
Only thing I can imagine right now is like two little ass midgets fighting with like lightsabers or some shit.
Oh my god,
it's terrible.
With lightsabers, not their actual penises.
Well, I mean, lightsaber penises, I guess. Cockfight.
Two little Mexican midgets, or not Mexican, Jesus Lord, Puerto Ricans.
You said Mexican midgets.
That's what I envisioned.
He's thinking about wrestling. Remember all the little luchadors?
What's up, Lucha Libre? What's going on right now? Terrible. Terrible. I'm sorry for all my Mexican
But you know
viewers.
what, though? We want to talk wrestling, dude. Lucha Libre is way better than your American wrestling.
What? Why? Because they be like
You do that
small and
high-flying,
athletic?
like high-risk maneuver type shit, dude. It's
Stuff they used to do here, but then everyone got a little too big and just starts hurting people now.
Well, that's what happens when you get nourished. You know what I'm saying? And you're not getting hauled off by the cartel.
leaving your head on someone's doorstep.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost like what we talked about last week with the Brazilian referee. You heard about that, right? The
No.
soccer referee. So there's a game. It's not like a national team. It wasn't the Brazilian national team, but it was the kind of like a league game or just like a small game in a city. And the ref calls a foul, penalty, whatever the situation is, gives out a red card. The player gets pissed at the referee.
What is a red card exactly? Like, I know there's red cards, yellow cards.
It's like the worst thing you can do. It kicks you out of the game.
Okay.
So, referee gives a red card. Player gets pissed. Player kicks referee. Referee gets pissed, takes out a hunting knife, stabs the player to death
Holy shit, where did this take place?
in Brazil.
In Brazil, baby.
Oh, yeah, you don't fuck around.
Now, player didn't die on field, died at the hospital, but player's family / fans, people right around there, dismember the referee on field and
Holy
stake his head on a post.
Is this, are you making this shit up?
No, this is real.
100%.
You don't-
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Latinos, man.
Oh, that's why you said like head on a stake or something. You said I was just like, oh man, Brazilian referee.
That is crazy. That happened out in front of everyone. I wonder if they, I bet you could find that on YouTube.
I tried to find it on.
No, you got to go through like.
Well, I saw like images
Brazilian websites
online
and
through like a
stuff.
weird website and things like that, and I saw really grainy images. They weren't really good. I think I showed you.
Yeah, I've seen
Lord, I mean, who would want to watch that anyway? But still, like, if you don't believe the story, I bet you could find that on some kind of like Brazilian
Yeah.
website or something. That's nuts, dude.
And that's where we talked about last week about how America and from Bubba the Love Sponge, it's the pussification of America. About how
Oh,
other
don't even
countries,
get me started on that.
about how other countries take care of business, but we don't, and so
No,
is that for another time?
The U.S. is a bunch of pussies, bro. And you know what? The younger the generation gets, the more pussified they get.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to talk about that another time. We'll have to save that topic.
That could be a whole show in itself, man. Like, honestly, bunch of pussies out there. Granted, I'm not trying to say that I'm like a man's man or anything like that, but that's how bad it's gotten out there, man. I'm considered a man's man compared to some of these younger pricks.
Yeah, kids are bad these days.
Fucking kids.
All right, so we just mentioned wrestling. Do we want to cover the pay-per-view coming up this weekend real quick, just who we think's going to win?
I mean, I would like to talk about it.
I'll just toss out some names to you and tell me who you think's going to win.
I'm not too keen on a lot of the stuff as of late. All I know is that RVD, Mr. Monday Night, the whole fucking show, is making his return in this, what is it, the Money in the Bank fight?
Yeah, it's going to be a ladder match for a championship. I mean, he's going against some good people, though. Let's see.
Do you think he'll be jobbed out, or do you think he'll go for the gold?
I don't know. With the people in it, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, Orton, Christian, RVD, and then somebody else. I mean, I think it's either going to be him or Daniel Bryan.
Who the hell is Daniel? Oh, that's that little prick with the...
To do with the beard?
With the beard?
Yeah.
The whole no thing?
Yeah. He's pretty over right now, so... Championship match is Mark Henry versus John Cena.
Mark Henry?
Yeah.
This is to show you how removed I am from the whole situation, dude. Like, when I watched it, Mark Henry, like, he was phased out.
Mm-hmm.
He was phased out for a good long time there, and now I guess he's back in and he's got a championship match?
Yeah, he played a retirement angle a few weeks ago. He came out crying, saying that, oh, it's been a great time, all this.
I remember that, and then he beat the shit out of Cena, right?
Yeah. And
Like-
so he said, you think it's that easy? And then he's like, this is what I do. It's classic, this is what I do. Where he just screams, this is what I do. When he, like, crushes people.
Is that his shtick, gimmick, if you will?
That's his gimmick.
I didn't know that.
Other than that, there's not a lot going on in this pay-per-view. Next biggest pay-per-view, I think, is next month, I'm guessing, SummerSlam.
So wait, did you say CM Punk is also in the same match as RVD?
Yeah, and Christian, Orton, Sheamus. I mean, it's their
All right. Well, if I were to
all-star
dissect
match.
it, Christian, Sheamus, RVD, Orton,
Daniel Bryan, and Punk.
and CM Punk, that's where it's going to lay. It's going to be one of those three. And I'm hoping that it's Mr. Monday Night, RVD.
Now that's for a shot at the WWE title at another point. For the World Heavyweight title, talk about a bunch of jobbers. Dean Ambrose, who I really like, part of the Shield.
I don't even know who that is.
Big fan. Antonio Cesaro, Jack Swagger,
That sounds like a porn name. Jack Swagger.
Damian Sandow, Wade Barrett, and Cody Rhodes.
What the hell happened to the good names, bro? Like The Undertaker, Mr. Perfect,
Mr. Perfect.
Earthquake. Like those names, like
Well, also in that match is Fandango.
Dango, Ole.
Yeah, no, actually, Mr. Perfect's son is wrestling The Miz.
Wait, stop. Did you say yeah, no?
I might have said yeah, no. I don't necessarily think that's a misuse. I think that's just more of a
Yeah, no.
that's a common it's a common phrase these days. Yeah, no.
Like no homo.
Yeah, like no homo. All right, so you want to hit up the misuse of the English language /
Sure.
popular phrases. I guess you can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing little quotes and they're popular.
Quotes.
Popular phrases that may or may not be incorrect to use. Got to get the gaff back going on here.
The gaff, I think, is busy looking at gay porn on his phone over there.
The Gaff is trying to resolve all issues in his life right now.
Let Ethan know you'll be done soon, okay?
So you're gonna have to go back and edit that one out, right?
I didn't say no, I didn't. Yeah, if anyone heard the editing in episode 2, it was a I don't know what happened to
It
the
was a
tape.
necessary evil, is what it was.
It was
Yeah,
a quick fix. That's what it was.
It was a very quick fix, but that's going to be our editing sound.
I can't do it like you though. No homo.
Oh,
I
it's
do.
because,
I do.
you know,
Actually, do.
yeah.
well, but that's because a lot of and no disrespect, but a lot of black guys don't go down, so he doesn't have the quick skills
I
of the tongue.
don't have those. That's not in my skill set right there.
He's not into the Australian kisses.
Why is that?
As per Billy
Why aren't you?
Madison
I mean,
show.
I don't understand.
I don't have time for that, man.
What do you mean you don't have time for that?
There's a lot of things I could do with my time.
Going down or foreplay in general?
No, foreplay is a good thing. I'm
As
just
long,
not.
as
because-
he's, as
okay.
long as he's not doing it.
I'm not licking.
Yeah, because
Listen. There's this thing called licking and sticking. I passed the first one. I just do the sticking.
that's just strange to me, though.
How's that strange? What?
I don't know, man. The whole actual act of things, like,
So what you trying to tell me is every time you about to get some booty, you start licking.
I don't want to say every time because every time is different. You know, there's sometimes where it's just spontaneous and just goes
Well,
down. But
I can 100% tell
No
you
pun intended on going down.
spontaneity with me eating that shit ain't happening. Lo siento.
I don't know. I'm the complete opposite, dude. I could.
Nah, bro, I'm not munching on that, man.
What is it that Nick Cage says in that movie? I could eat a peach for hours.
Oh, and Face Off.
Yeah. I could eat a peach for hours, dude. So I don't get it, but like, why? Okay, you say ain't nobody got time for that, but
Well,
is that literally why?
I should say
I mean,
be-
are you on a time schedule when you have sex, or
Well, I mean, if it's that early in the morning and my brother got to go to work,
I can see
yeah.
where a male chauvinist prick is definitely on a time schedule. Like, bitch, I'm gonna get mine, so you better get yours.
We
And-
we
and
already
that's funny,
we
yeah.
referenced that once. This is
Yeah,
the
well,
second
that's
time
funny that you would say that. Listen. For all the ladies out there, I'm sorry, I'm just not doing that. I don't care. Listen, you could put. Well, I shouldn't say that because I probably would if it was Longoria. What's Eva? What's that hoe's name?
No, I think you're going right. I think you're going with Evan Longoria.
You know what?
They're
You know
still
what?
playing right now.
You know
You're
what?
right. I
Here,
get it.
Here we go. Fuck you. There we go.
What?
There we go. I already told y'all I don't swing that way. What's that hoe's name that divorced?
Ava Longoria.
There you
or
go.
Eva Longoria.
There you
whatever
go.
her name is. She was on Desperate Housewives.
She might get licked, but that's about it.
But I don't get it. All right, so is there, besides a time crunch?
Just not my thing, man.
But why is what I'm asking. Let me ask you this.
All right.
If obviously you don't give, as they say, Australian kisses
Or
down under
head,
kisses.
for the black viewing audience or listening audience.
No, it is considered head. Yeah,
It's
you're
head.
right. You're right because
It's
it's the physical act of having your head down there. So for guys or girls, it's head.
It's head.
So let's say you don't give head, and then you don't get head in return. Does that anger you, or do you just call it an even trade-off and that's that?
Am I
There's
smashing?
no foreplay involved at all in your situation. Like,
Am I smashing? Or is it the option that if I don't
no,
get it-
obviously you'll smash because you're looking to get it in. But are you pissed about it? 'Cause
No,
you
I'm
didn't
not.
get.
Not at all. Not at all. Because I will tell you like this. Oh man, I'm just putting myself out there. The bus is coming. You see what I'm saying? The bus is coming. But anyway, I look at it like this. I'm gonna do a spectacular job,
Oh, really?
and they will need a break / a change of pace, so they'll do that automatically.
I know what you mean about a really good break, dude. Because sometimes, like, I sit down to eat a good meal, and I'll get halfway through it, and then I gotta go poop, and then I get back and I finish the meal. You know what I'm saying?
What does pooping have to do with banging right
No,
now?
I
What's
just
going on?
understand. You don't understand me. Like, I love food, bro.
Well, I love veg, so you know, I guess
Oh well, if I had to pick one, food or veg, I'm down with the veg. But
that a boy.
So you wouldn't eat?
No, he's eating it.
I'm eating it. That's the thing.
That's the thing. I'd be the one that's dying out there.
All right, I got you.
I'm not eating that. What's wrong with you? But
It's
yeah,
just strange to me. But and I got to put it out there. I know we're all thinking it, but nobody's saying it. You are
you are what you eat.
feeding. You are feeding into a stereotype.
That's
where
fine.
Black men don't like to go down.
That's fine.
Are you afraid of the water?
And no, I can swim like a fish.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not Trayvon Martin,
Yeah, I know. He said it again.
Wow.
but I do wear the hoodie. I've been chasing through
Trayvon, you know what?
stores.
I feel like we should talk about that.
Let's talk about it after the whole thing's done so we could go over the whole thing. Because, like, as of right now, I don't know what's going to happen. I really think that dude's getting off.
I think he's going to get off. End of the day. I think they're going to say they overcharged him, and he's going to get off.
Like
I have
like
not
a
been
Casey Anthony thing?
I have not been keeping. I have not been keeping up with the case at all, really. But that guy does not deserve to get off, dude.
The way they're painting it, though, it's like it wasn't the screams in the 911 tape were actually him, and not the opposite way of which it was portrayed originally. And so the defense already rested. Like
That is our screwed up justice system, bro. Obviously, I wasn't there to witness the whole situation, but period, point blank, somebody on a neighborhood watch does not need to be carrying a gun. And if he did have a gun, all he had to do is fire a warning shot, and that teenager would have been like shitting his pants and running the other direction.
All he had to do was not follow that black dude in a hoodie, and he would have been gravy.
No, but if he was on neighborhood watch, though, I mean...
Yeah, but from what I remember what Neighborhood Watch is, though, it's just a group of people who actually pay attention. It's not an actual security guard.
I thought the neighborhood watch was people just calling, oh, my God, there's somebody in the neighborhood.
Oh, my God.
That's what it used to be where, like, my parents live. That's the way it was. There'd be signs that would say, hey, if you see anything, it just said Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah.
There was not, like, a roving security guard.
People paying attention should be a neighborhood, period.
Yeah, not one
Neighborhood
person.
watch should be several people. I mean, I guess like you're saying, paying attention, but actually taking action. Like, you know, hey.
Yeah, but not one person who got too big for their britches and then
Exactly my
decided to,
point. Exactly my point. This guy was a rent cop who was looking to be the next Chuck Norris or Rambo or whatever.
And got his ass whooped and shot somebody.
Chuck Norris.
In the end of the
Don't
day,
knock Chuck Norris, dude. Delta Force, bitch, all day, every day.
I should have picked him in the Doom Pool.
No way, dude.
nah, son, he's got the total gym. He's not dying anytime soon.
Actually, Chuck Norris has the Doom Pool in his Doom Pool. That's the thing. Like Chuck Norris has the Grim Reaper in his Doom Pool.
Oh,
You know, like the old school jokes. The Grim Reaper's dying before.
That's
Chuck
pretty
Norris.
good. That's pretty good. If anybody got that, that's pretty good.
that's Joyce's attempt at humor right there.
Can't win them all, right?
And you really can't, especially
they can't
you.
all be winners, bro.
Especially you.
So we're gonna do the misuse of the English language now.
Yeah, which way do you want to go with that? Actually, DeGaff here was telling me a story where he was talking to a lovely young lady, but when he was describing the situation, he didn't say, you know, me and her were up, it was late, and we were conversating. No, he didn't say that. He said conversing.
Because conversating isn't a word.
And I know that, and you know that.
Oh, okay.
But do you realize how often people say conversating?
Yeah, because they watch Jerry Springer.
I
and they
wanted to
see
get up from my seat and give you a high five, but I didn't do it because that's the way you're supposed to say it. You
Not
know?
a boy. What are you trying to say? I'm like one of the few educated black people you've run across?
No. It's not because you're black.
Oh.
It's just because people misuse that word all the time. All the time.
Me and
my baby mama be conversating. She be saying I look like him. That baby don't look like me.
No, what was it? Lil Weezy, Lil Wayne. I think he had a song. It was something about I don't know. We're talking this shit. That's to defecate, and so we conversate.
Yeah. See, first of all,
Something like that. I know I'm not quoting it right.
I mean, let's just break it down.
You got to consider your source.
Yeah. I mean, let's put it out there. Lil Wayne does have a college degree. He did. I think he went to the University of Houston.
He could be considered a genius in some ways.
Yeah, he's
bro.
got a degree. Oh yeah.
Lyrically,
He's
he
vertically
just comes up with
challenged.
shit.
Vertically challenged. The only time Lil Wayne is tall is when he's sitting on his money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why they call him Lil.
Lil.
He's a really good skateboarder too.
Oh, he can skateboard now?
Absolutely. Like every time I know he comes around here, like, or even when he's anywhere around the area, he goes to the skate park at Tampa.
Spot.
Towards the middle of the night, like between I think I read 2 and 6 in the morning. Like he hangs out.
Lil Wayne on a skateboard. That's
Yeah.
scary right there.
I saw him on some show. What was it? Oh, the show, the Vinny show, or the show with Vinny, whatever it is on MTV. And Vinny asked him about that, and he was like, yeah, just one day, I saw it happen. I was watching some skateboarding videos, and I was like, you know what? I'd like to do that. And he has the money to do it, so he just picked up a skateboard, went to a skate park, rented it out for the day, and just went at it. And he hurt himself a lot.
The
But
scary part about that is, do you know how much promethazine and weed that man is on at any given time of the day?
Didn't he just like stroke out or something like that?
Does it really matter?
don't
to you?
worry about what's in his cup because it's his cup, son.
I'm not worried about what's in his cup. I'm worried about what's in his system when I'm at the skate park where his dumbass is skating on his skateboard, and when his skateboard hits me, we all got a problem.
Or your child, if
You'll be
you have a
super
kid
rich.
who wants to.
Listen, I wish he would hit my kid with a skateboard, because guess what? I'm going to be laid down. My neck and my back are messed up. Lil Junior ain't going to know no better, but he going to be messed up too. If you try to get up, I'm punch him in his shit. Better lay your ass down.
It's now 2 weeks in a row where he said he's going to beat his kids. 2 weeks in a row.
I don't have any kids, man, so I can say that kind of thing right now. Thank you very much.
So
I'm surprised he wasn't. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm surprised he wasn't picked in the Doom pool for as many times as he's like comatose out.
well, we talked
on that
about
scissor.
it. But we,
Almost did it, man, but he wasn't old enough, you know what I'm saying?
and Lindsay Lohan, Paris Jackson, and Miley Cyrus are.
Nick Balea.
Y'all picked him.
Carrot
I didn't
Top.
pick them.
Fuck you, Carrot Top. Died today.
Hates Carrot Top. Man,
Terrible.
I just saw the Family Guy with Carrot Top in it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
There's
Terrible.
a couple. There's one where he like, what is it? He's got the skull that was
Yeah,
buried in
that's
Indian
the one I
burial
saw,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
But originally, with misuse of the English, I think it's just the English vocabulary people are just butchering. I was really referencing like Twitter, texting. I understand you only have so many characters.
Yes.
Like-
Motherfucker, break that up into 2 or 3 statements or messages. You know what I'm saying? Spell out the whole word.
Like the OMGs, OLLs, BRB.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. People who, everyone uses abbreviations and stuff when they're texting and whatnot. But the thing is, not to let that spill into your everyday usage. You know.
The quickest way to end a date with me, if you're a female, if you start saying acronyms, OMG, I'm gonna say RIP, because this shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for
Ain't
that.
nobody got time for that. If you say like,
100 times in like one sentence.
no, if you say like 2 times in the sentence, I will leave the table.
So I was like, and she was like, and he was like.
I was like, really? Like?
Oh, you know what? Oh, I know this is something that's really burning me up these days is the misuse of the word literally. Please, people, stop misusing that word literally. Okay? For some reason, everybody had this funky hair up their ass to use the word legit. No, he was like legit really hurt. Okay, I get that. He was
As opposed to counterfeit hurt?
No, well, that's exactly my point. Like, legitimate, obviously, but now they've replaced legit with literally.
No, like you said the other day, I was literally stuck here.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
No, like we were talking about.
Right.
Somebody saying I was literally
I
stuck
was
here.
literally stuck at work for 2 hours. Really? So someone came around with some Gorilla Glue and stuck your ass to the fucking side of the building for 2 hours? You were literally stuck there?
I believe you always have the option to walk out of work.
Yeah.
That's just me. Because I've done it,
Not if you're literally stuck there.
I guess.
You're going to have to, like, disrobe or some shit.
Disrobe. I would have been down for that.
It was Ethan though.
Okay, so definitely not down for that. Cue the edit noise. There it is.
No, on that little topic there, Ethan wants to have a easy ease emotional moment sometime.
So you want to take?
What do you mean by that?
You want to take a quick
Easy
vote on that right now?
He
Let's
said-
take a quick vote on that right now.
No, he.
I say we take quick vote on
Is
that right now.
Is that like on the show? Like he wants to come on and be emotional on
he
the
wants
show?
he wants to sit in that chair and spill his guts.
Yeah, kind
So-
of almost
so-
like a McSweeney minute where you say what's on your mind.
We
So
gotta have a McSweeney minute tonight, son.
so
You are?
Honestly.
can we
No,
can
I'm
we have a
saying
quick
we
vote?
Need to.
Can we have a quick vote? Who votes that he shows up?
I say we let him have it once, and if it
Oh,
doesn't
let the
fly,
fans
it doesn't
decide?
fly.
Let the fans decide.
That could be the next survey.
All right. I mean,
Poll question.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Have
Listen,
you gotten any responses to your poll question?
I don't know.
Who washes their hands in the shower? Honestly, I thought that was like a play on words.
Do
Like
Spoof.
do you wash your hands in the shower?
and I'll tell you why I do. Yes, I do, and I'll tell you why I do.
Not a boy.
So that means all three of us here do.
Well, because when I was, I don't know, when I was first hitting like college or so, I was like 17, 18. I got a lot of piercings, started to get tattoos and stuff. I didn't know necessarily how to take care of that stuff. And a lot of it involves washing yourself in those areas, piercings and tattoos, with antibacterial soap while you're in the shower. So, of course, I would wash my hands before I started to apply the antibacterial soap.
Hygiene's a plus.
Pardon me?
Hygiene's a plus.
Always. Always.
Hey, remember last time Mendel was on here? He said he didn't feel like he was 100% last time. I'd say he's 100% this time.
I was about to say, what is your percentage right now, then?
I don't know. I don't have headphones on. I can't tell.
Clutch answer.
The reason I said that was because I didn't have the headphones on. I didn't know if you guys could hear me or not. So, like, a good portion of the last show I was in, episode 3,
He didn't know if he was speaking to the mic properly.
it almost sounded like I was across the room.
No, homo. Actually, full homo.
Yeah, full homo on that one. He didn't know how he sounded in the mic.
It's always good.
Yeah, little twist action is always a plus.
The terror twist.
Clutch.
So, kind of back on topic. Okay, your boy Drew Garabo from 102.5.
Hate him.
His whole misuse of the English language. Yeah, say it again. Misuse of the English language that he talks about is the writing on Twitter, the 2 and 2, your and your, there and there.
Oh, but that's just basic English. They teach you that shit.
Yeah, you're 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like his big thing. Not so much the actual vocabulary. His vernacular is pretty good as well.
Good word.
Yeah. So I think it's time for the Gaff's little spill on the Kobe rape case.
All right, let's get it in real quick. Get me off my phone right now for a little bit. First of all, before we, I can't say I was on my phone.
I didn't say anything.
You're not giving the show your undivided attention.
No,
You're not
it's
giving,
got my undivided attention
you're not
right
giving
now.
our
I didn't say anything.
Our potential fans your undivided attention.
All right, well, y'all got the attention right now. All right, deal with it.
Special attention?
Special attention, artificial attention.
But no special kisses.
No, not at all.
Not from this guy.
Not from this guy. Never in your life. Why don't you come over here and do something special for me?
No, I remember that.
I bet you do.
What was that? Probably 10 years ago?
Yeah.
What was that?
And I still, you really want to hear that? You want to tell that story?
I'm missing out.
You can tell that.
Does it involve
You can tell that story.
Does it involve some HST? From
Nope.
No, not at all. This is all heterosexual tendencies right here. For your
That's still HST.
For your man Joyce.
Oh, so good. So now HST
No.
could potentially mean heterosexual
No.
tendencies.
HST still stands for homosexual tendency. That's why I broke it down and I said hetero. But anyway, real quick before we get on the Kobe segment, story goes something like this. This is a real abbreviated version for all you that weren't there / nobody. It was just me and Joyce over there. Wilding out in high school, go to the beach. My man over here, Joyce, didn't really want to go. So I slide out there. I'm being all ambitious, eager, and everything. Meet these 2 nice little ladies from JMU. I think what was that? James Madison, something like that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Something like that. Doesn't really matter. It's
Where the hell
irrelevant.
was that?
It was back in the day, bro.
Virginia, Pennsylvania, something like that.
Long time ago. But anyway, I'll drag this fool out the house. I'm like, yo, let's just go to the beach. We on spring break. I don't want to go. I don't want to be out. I'm tired. I want to lay down.
It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was already
bitch.
tired.
Yeah, little bitch. What's your point? Anyway, so we get out to the spot. We out there. Now, mind you, here's another segue. Here we go. This guy over here, Joyce, I'm black. I acknowledge black people at the beach when we see people getting a little head nod. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's one of the most annoying things.
Classic
Is
head
that-
nod.
But that's not just a black thing. That's like a Hispanic thing, too.
Exactly.
That's
I don't
like-
get no head nods from. Well, I do get head nods from Hispanic people.
That's
every
the
now and then.
minority hello. Just
Exactly.
Yeah,
my
no,
man.
and I'm not.
My man.
Oh,
Pound
Daps
it.
in the
Yeah.
building, really?
Yeah. See, you don't get no love there either.
No, what I used to say was the fact that we'd be at the beach. Let's say we'd be walking down, and then all of a sudden, one black dude is walking the opposite direction. We're walking through. Instead of saying, like, what's up to both of us with a little head nod, eyes glued to him, what's up? And I go, I mean, really? Like,
It happens, man.
so he gets a head nod, you get nothing.
He gets
get
nothing.
crickets.
Nothing. So he was kind of all upset about that. But that's not part of this story. This story goes, these two little females walk up to us. We want to play a game. I'm like, all right, I'm down for playing games. It is what it is. Mark on us which one you think did whatever we're going to ask you. Okay, I'm down. Whatever.
Really
I
stupid
answer all my questions correctly, of course, because you know me.
What were the questions?
Which one of us was the last one to have sex? Who's had sex with a black guy? All this other kind of randomness is what it is. So we answer, you know what I'm saying? We schmooze a little bit. I'm trying to slide to the cuter of the two, if you will.
Making your boy take one for the team.
Yeah, supposedly. So, you know, we smoozing a little bit. We go to a little pool hall down the street. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jack's,
yeah. Go to the pool hall. You know what I'm saying? I got to show the skills, you know what I'm saying? Not show the skills with the stick, but show the skills that I can shoot pool. You know, got to have a little grace, a little swag to you.
It's got to be with the stick because you ain't showing it with your tongue.
Whatever, man.
Wow.
So, yeah, it is with the stick, though. I'm putting their ass to sleep. But anyway, night one, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're setting it up for day two. Now, mind you, they live damn near an hour and 10 minutes away.
Yeah, they were staying at one of their grandparents' place up in Weequahic.
Okay.
Oh, they don't live there. They're just
No,
staying
they're just visiting. They're just visiting. And mind you, when we get to this house, there's nothing but dead-ass animals and slaves hanging all over the walls.
Well, I know there was
Okay.
there was animals like deer and
Okay.
things like that hanging up. I don't know what the
Slaves.
slaves portion.
Let's put it like this. Grandpa wasn't down with dark meat being in the house, okay? Let's just be real.
Shotgun.
All right? He was ready.
Okay.
Okay?
But he wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there. So we're all I'm still shooting for the top of the class, if you will, all right? So I really don't even know when the script got flipped, if you will, right? So I think we were sitting on the dock or whatever, and like, oh, we want to go do something. I'm like, all right, cool. So we sitting there BSing, me and Joyce on the dock. They're like, oh, why don't you jump in? I was like, why don't you go fly a kite in a lightning storm? Because I'm not jumping in any water I don't see the bottom in right now. But anyway.
Yeah, it's Weequahic, so
Yeah.
it's like 70 degrees, and there's manatees and stuff in there.
But there's no sharks.
So what's
I'm still not trying to jump in.
Yeah,
the
what's
middle
And if
of
it's
the
cold
night.
water, there's no gators.
What's your
I'm not trying
what's
to
your
jump in
damn
the middle of
point,
the night.
man?
My point is that, once again, you're feeding into a stereotype. Black men don't like the water.
All right, that's fine. I ain't hopping my black ass in no
Yeah, but
dark ass water.
He'll jump in the Gulf.
Yeah, I'll jump in the go. Listen, I swim, man.
How does that make any fucking sense to you? There's sharks and all kinds of shit out
It's the
there.
middle of the night, though.
Yeah.
Still, like regardless.
If the sun is out, I have no doubt. If the sun go down, I ain't in that mug. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. But anyway,
I thought we were getting a rhyme here.
Me too.
I was trying. I couldn't do that fast. But anyway, so these two little broads get up and come back and realign, if you will. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We picking sides over here. And I'm not trying to downgrade the competition.
Oh, so it's like they flipped the script. Like,
Oh, they definitely flipped
the other
the
one
script.
was interested in you, and not the one you were
Oh yeah,
actually going
the
for.
the big girl, the one that answered the fact that she had sex with a black guy.
And these are white women.
These definitely white women. Duh, JMU.
Once again, fitting
How many
into
black people?
stereotype.
How many black people you know go to JMU?
What the hell is JMU? I don't know.
Exactly. That's my point.
James Madison.
So anyway, they realign their strategy.
Okay.
I get the bigger of the two. I'm like, you know what? At this point, it is what it is. We still got hope out
And
there.
now you're sitting on the grenade for your boy.
Exactly.
And he hasn't had to do any of the work.
Exactly.
High five to that.
I love how he's getting props right now. And I
Oh, before I didn't get anything.
You're damn right you didn't get nothing. But anyway, so they realign, like, oh, let's go inside. Okay, not a problem. You know, you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's time to put in some work. This guy, well, actually, I go in first. I actually get a bedroom.
You put in all the work originally.
You know. So I'm thinking I'm about to cash in right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go ham. I'm about to show JMU how it really goes down. Okay. It goes down. That's funny. So we go into
Because it ain't happening. That's why it's funny.
Exactly.
And it's even better.
No, it's gonna get worse from
Go
here
ahead,
on out.
go ahead.
Like
Sorry.
it's gonna go from PG to R-rated real flipping quick. But anyway, I go into the room. My man Joyce goes over into like a hallway / den / no doors closed, right? So I can hear everything this fool's doing over here. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. We're gonna have
We're having a stimulating conversation. Is that what
yeah,
you mean?
exactly. Yeah, okay. Stimulating conversation. So I'm thinking we're gonna have a little battle royale, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So we can get the decibels up, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Going back and forth.
Yeah, you know. So I'm getting in there. You know what I'm saying? We moving right along. Articles of clothing are being removed gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Gracefully. And this bitch goes, "I want you to do something special for me." And I look at this girl. I'm like, "No, I'm gonna do something special."
She wanted special kisses.
So I was like, "What you mean? You want something special?" She looks like now, mind you, she's laying flat, like she is
Flat on her back?
She is supine medically at this time.
What the hell word is that? What did you say?
Supine, bro. Not prone, but supine.
I'm not
I mean, she was
familiar.
face up on her back. She wasn't feet to Jesus,
Okay,
but she
okay.
was just flat on the mattress. All right.
Feet to Jesus.
And she's like, "I want you to do something special for me." I'm looking. I'm like, "Where's she going with this right now?" You know, I'm gonna do something special. You know what I'm saying?
Change your life.
I'm gonna do something special. She's like, "I need you to go ahead and do them Australian kisses." Now she didn't use that terminology.
Right.
We're just trying to keep it fan friendly right now. All right. Instantly go from 12 to like negative 50. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Not even 12 to 6.
Not even 12 to 6. No, like negative 50
No, like
easily.
your penis was turtling up in your butthole.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He was flaccid, all right?
All
My
right.
man wasn't happy, okay?
Okay.
So mind you, the reason why he wasn't happy was she didn't prep anything down there, bruh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's making you cough. You're so disgusted.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bushwhackers, bro. I'm not
Oh,
doing that.
Jesus.
What do you think this is?
So this was a large white woman who was just.
She
not-
wasn't that big. She was bigger than her friend.
So you say.
But and so that's a stereotype that all big women love black dudes. I'm like, or black dudes love big women. Wrong. I ain't got time for that.
Well, no. I mean, obviously, it's not
Listen, I want to
always the case, but not
I want to be able to throw your ass around the room too.
9 times out of 10.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want Shamu over here putting her booty on me. What's going on? Really? I want the slim and petite or whatever the hell.
A spinner.
Exactly. I want
Okay.
a flyer. I don't want a spinner. I want a flyer. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Lord, he wants a luchador.
No, I want that cheerleader that got tossed from side to side. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
All right, so she's not kept up. She's
not kept up at all.
looks like your lawn during a Florida summer with the rains.
And the real disrespectful part was, this bitch knew she was going on spring break. Let's think about that now.
Probably should have taken care of the presentation.
Motherfucking right, you should have taken care of that presentation.
Yeah,
What do you think this is?
I agree.
So anyway, do something special for me. I look, I'm like, you must be out your motherfucking mind.
No, but you know what? Not to interrupt you, but for someone to say do something special and not actually just take that for granted, like it's going to go down anyway. Yeah, they're not going to keep themselves up to par. They're not going to keep themselves trimmed, cleaned up, clean presentation. If that's something special, because to me that's not nothing special. That just goes down.
All right, so let's just we're gonna be 100% live with the gaff right
When
now.
you said something special, I thought you meant like going up in the BH or something.
Oh, she ain't ready for all that. I would really.
No.
What happened?
Oh, wait, no. What did you mean by that? Going
do
up
you
in the BH.
Door number
He's-
2, bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I know what that means, but are we saying
To me, special.
northern hemisphere or down southern hemisphere going in the BH?
What the hell are you talking
What the
about?
hell is a Northern Hemisphere BH? That's a BJ, son.
The
No.
B. Oh, you mean like eating out the butthole?
Yeah. Is that what you meant?
No, that would be really special. No,
Okay,
that's not what I meant
really,
at all.
That's really not even on the menu right now. What are y'all talking
Oh,
about?
hell no. No, that's. Not
I didn't know
what
where
I
you're
mean.
going with that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so can we get back to my story?
motherfucker-
Because we
threw
were
a
just talking about
curveball.
Australian kisses. Now we're talking about BH, and I didn't know where we were going.
I love,
I
I love how you want to put a spin on shit that's like 12 years old right now. You already know this story.
No,
why,
I do.
why are you
You're right.
adding? Why are you adding new
And
fragments?
it's like 10 years old.
It
No,
is.
no, he didn't know where I was coming from. That's what it was.
All right. Anyway,
Sorry, go ahead.
So
Yeah, no. Back to you. Back
all
to
right.
you.
Happy I have control of my story now. So it was fucking Amazon rainforest down there. I'm not feeling it.
And you're not all about the deforestation.
I'm not about Australian kisses, let alone deforest, whatever. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? I don't really think this is gonna work out for me right now. So I slide out all nice and smooth, trying to, like, baby, I gotta get up and go to work. I'm in high school. Were we in high school? We were in high school. Yeah, we were in high school.
Jesus Lord.
No.
No,
yeah.
we were out of high school.
We were out of high school?
Yeah, we
Whatever.
were at SPC, or at least I was at.
Whatever. I got something I got to do. I can't be here anymore. So I try to slide out of there gracefully. My man over here, Joyce, ladies and gentlemen, is putting in work.
Still rocking the house in the other room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was beating me in the decibel game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked around. I was like, oh, shit. I can't stay in here.
Do you remember any of the shit that you were actually hearing? Were there actual words being said?
No, it wasn't any words yet. 'Cause I
Just a
didn't really
bunch of
stay that
moaning?
long. It was just moans and shit.
A lot of moaning. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I did hear this. Oh, my God. Somebody came out. And I was like, well, I'm not going to say anything.
What?
Blow up the spot. Yeah. I told you, man, I was in the hallway. He was getting it in on like a futon. I don't know what was going on.
It was a futon.
Yeah, something. So anyway, I slide out. I'm like, yo, this man's going to be done about, I mean, not trying to put a clock on you, bro. I'm just saying like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, we should be out of here, right? So I can start heading back home. 2.5 hours later, this fool comes out the house with a stupid-ass grin on his face.
Well, he's sitting in the car out front. Actually, in his mom's car out front when his mom has to go to work that morning.
Yeah, she had to go to work that morning. We're waiting on this man to bust a nut at 2:30 in the morning. Okay? Yeah, let's get real. It's real now. It's real. So, this man comes out the house 2.5 hours later, stupid ass grin on his face. I'm mad as fuck.
He owes you a solid for sure.
Oh, and he owes me at least 2 solids. Okay? Now, mind you, the first solid was the fact he kept me sitting in the car for 2.5 hours. The second solid was, I'm like, yo, bro, I understand. At least one of us got some action tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you.
That's what it's all about.
No, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna cop block on nobody. That's not how I get down. Okay? All I asked for was for you to stay awake till I dropped your ass off at home. Okay? Now, mind you, where we live,
About an hour and 15 minutes.
hour and 15 minutes. But yeah, it's 20 minutes to get back to the main road because these bitches live in the Goonies. I told you the man had wolves and slaves hanging on the wall. Okay?
Well, he just put in some work, though.
Irrelevant. I don't care about that.
I'm thinking about a stay up.
It's what, 6:15 in the morning?
It doesn't matter. What's that got to do with me? I just told your ass to stay up, and Joyce don't want to stay up for nobody. We don't even make it back to the main road. This man. I look over and said, really?
Hit him in his dick.
No, won't do that. I even punched him in his ribs. I'm like, yo, wake up. Boom. Nothing. He didn't even flinch. I was like, damn, that must have been some good vag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so
Didn't work.
long story short,
Too late.
I didn't get any. My man was in there wrecking shop. We leave. I almost hit like 4 cars on the way home because I was tired.
And a few deer.
And a few deer. You know what I'm saying? Probably a bear or 2. And do you know the sad part about this? This is why actually you owe me 3 for the team right now. The sad part about this, do you remember that R. Kelly song? Just go ahead and name the song, man. Name the song.
Ignition remix?
Ignition Remix. Okay, so that's going to put the time reference on this right now, okay? I just drove home 22 hours ago. These 2 trifling ass bitches come to this man's house where I happen to be hanging at. Yeah, I was in Florida State at the time because I went back. So, oh man, that's terrible. But anyway, they come over to this man's house the next day. Ignition to Remix. Oh, what is it? Say it again.
Ignition remix.
Ignition Remix goes on in this man's room. Door closed. Door locks. Another 2.5 hours goes by, and this chick out here, mind you, this is
Repeat scenario.
This is the Amazon rainforest, Amazon woman we talking about. She's like, hey, how you doing? I said, bitch, get off me. like I'm going to forget what happened yesterday. I wasn't that drunk. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. So, officially, for those that don't know the score tally right now.
Usually I don't do this, but
Yeah. Go ahead and put that in the mic. I heard this about 13 times that night, man. Yeah. So for those of you again that are down for keeping tabs, Joyce owes me 3 for the team right now. Easily.
I don't know if it's necessarily 3.
What do you mean? I don't know if it's necessarily 3. I told you 1 for smashing, 2 for me driving your dumb ass home, and 3 because you smashed the next day.
That was a long time ago, though.
And I still ain't reaped no benefits from that, bro.
You know how your driver's license kind of The points get off your insurance every 3 years.
Where are you going with this right now?
I think the OU ones kind of go away after a little while.
This is not Geico. This is not Allstate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is Bros Before Hoes, or in your case, Hoes and More Hoes.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
A long, long time ago. We've all changed. We've all grown up now. But anyway, I'm still on 3.
And roles have reversed. Kind of. I mean, to a certain extent. You see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going, but it's not the same. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. But yeah, that's the story right there.
All right, so you got to cover that Kobe rape deal real quick, what you know, and then we got to get on our final topic for the night, which is the main topic.
All right, what I know about the Kobe deal. First of all, think about this question. Let's remove Kobe from the incident. Let's remove the fact that he was a black male as a white female. What pro athlete really needs to rape somebody?
None.
Exactly. The fact is...
Maybe Dennis Rodman.
Well, yeah, well, he married himself, though. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway... Well, yeah, let's just be real. Kobe was in Denver. Okay. He's feeling himself like most professional athletes do.
He was rehabbing from a knee, wasn't he?
Really?
Well, I thought he was hurt.
Well, I mean, he was something with a knee surgery, rehab, something.
That's what the mainstream media was putting
all I'm saying is if I'm rehabbing, I'm not fucking. That's not part of my rehab.
Well, if you just got a bum knee, I mean, put it off to the side.
I can't really do my damage with one knee, though. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you can. Maybe Kobe can.
I guess so.
He has the Black Mamba, remember?
It is the Black Mamba. All right, but anyway, first of all, I will say this. Couple of points. No professional athlete needs to necessarily rape a chick. Number 2.
Wait, what did you just say?
We're talking about the whole Kobe incident right now. When
Right, but what was that last?
No professional athlete needs to rape a chick?
I don't think anybody needs to rape a chick,
Well, listen,
regardless
that's
if they're a professional
understood.
athlete.
That's understood. If the swag's right and the game's tight, you don't need to rape anybody, okay? I don't promote rape by any stretch of the imagination.
Can't rape the willing.
Can't rape the willing.
As Joyce vacates the viewing area right now. That's cool. But anyway, the point of the story is he had no reason to rape that chick. I'm pretty sure since he was in Denver or whatever city, it doesn't really matter. He probably had about at least 4 to 6 groupies that night willing to give him the ass anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Another story of an athlete who's got tons of money and just throws it away over a bad decision.
Exactly. But the whole problem with this is the chick that accused him of rape was known as a hoe anyway. Okay? And the only reason it came out, the fact that she wanted to press charges was mommy and daddy who had money found out that baby girl who was a hoe got piped down by a black athlete. In the story. Now that we know he's worth a couple M's, we're gonna get him for a couple M's. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work out for you.
Ho for show.
Ho for show. But yeah, that's where I stand on that. Again, I love Kobe to death. No homo. That's my boy. Fuck you, Dwight Howard. I will say that. My Lakers are gonna suck this year, unfortunately, because we have nobody, man. It's. I might as well go try out for the Lakers right now. That's how bad it is.
How do you feel about the Heat?
I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a LeBron hater.
I mean, I get that, but I mean,
I don't see them getting a three-peat. I don't see that.
You got to give credit where credit is due.
Credit for what? I mean,
you just said you don't see them three-peating.
I don't. I mean, they repeated. All right.
Atta boy.
But look, man, there's some suspect-ass calls in that finals,
Do
man.
you mean that do you think maybe they just pulled that out of their ass? Or
No, I think that the league found it necessary that the Heat should win to validate LeBron in his career.
You think it's rigged?
I think it's fixed a little bit, to be honest with you.
Now, do you think it's rigged every time, or just this one particular time for whatever reason?
I don't know if it's necessarily rigged, but I do think it's influenced by higher ups, if you will.
Money?
Definitely, because think about it. San Antonio's market, small. Miami's market, large and growing. Now, if LeBron loses the finals to a boring-ass Spurs team, Miami is probably losing anywhere between $100 to $250 million easily off rip. Not the shoes for LeBron, but endorsements, ticket sales. We lost to the Spurs, man. I'm not going to see raggedy ass LeBron.
Let me stop you right there.
All right, here we go.
All right, I want to flat out say right off the bat, if you don't know this about Mendel, then you're a dumbass. I don't know much about sports at all, okay? But I'm going to use a comparison here, NBA to wrestling, okay?
Kind of dangerous.
Now, professional wrestling.
Now, are we going on record as saying one is fake and one is for real?
No. We're not discussing that at all. I mean, obviously, professional wrestling is definitely scripted and played out. NBA,
Male soap opera, but I love it.
yeah. NBA, you're saying may possibly be, rigged here or there. But the way it works in wrestling is, someone who's had a championship for a while, they'll what's the word I'm looking for? They'll job out. They'll bow out. They'll lose.
They'll do the job to the other.
Yeah, they'll do the job to the guy who they're trying to give a pop to. They're trying to put this guy over. They're trying to
The next big thing.
correct. And so, why wouldn't the Heat could have very easily done that with San Antonio, and San Antonio would have gotten a pop. All of a sudden, the actual city of San Antonio would have put in tons of money in the next season for their team.
See, San Antonio,
then-
though, has won 4 times in the last 10
And then
years.
Miami could have taken it the next round, and they could have started some kind of rivalry, and both cities would have been banking on that. The NBA needs to run shit like Vince McMahon. That's all I'm saying.
I can see that argument. I can definitely see that argument, but I look at it like this. You see New Orleans, now Pelicans, used to be Hornets. When the league / David Stern owned that team,
Pelicans?
they're the Pelicans,
Pelicans now. That's
Terrible, I know, terrible. They vetoed a trade that would send Chris Paul to the Lakers. Okay, but yet you send them to the same city across the hall to the Clippers, and then somehow miraculously you get the first number one pick in the first round.
well, they already had the number 1 pick that year. They already had the lottery pick that year. Chris Paul didn't go there until after Blake Griffin was there. The same year, but I mean,
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the Hornets getting the first round pick. They got that pick after CP3
oh,
left.
yeah.
I think that was fixed.
Oh, like the lottery?
Yeah, definitely fixed. I mean,
Yeah, but they got Anthony Davis. How'd that work out?
well, his only is his third year now coming up.
Second.
He just finished his second year, right? Thought he
Oh,
just
just
finished
his first?
that was his second year.
Yeah, maybe it was.
I think it's his third year coming up. Either way, I just find it odd that you veto a trade that would send one of top 5 point guards to the Lakers, okay, who don't have a point guard, and then all of a sudden your team gets number 1 pick overall and you're owned by the league. A little suspect to me.
No, it was his first year because he was in the Olympics as a rookie. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember
he
that.
graduated
I remember that.
Olympics, and then he was a rookie. And
Unibrow.
Summer.
All right.
Sorry, moving on to our the main topic of the night: the lack of logic in the female brain.
I wouldn't say they have a lack of logic. I would say that their logic does not work the same as male logic, which would just very quickly lead us to believe that, you know what, they don't have any logic.
I think, and this all came up over a conversation the other day. Yesterday, I think it was.
What was that convo? Get off your phone.
Weren't we having that convo?
You and I?
Yeah, well, we were talking about something like a general topic.
I drink a lot.
And it was like a general topic about how if you say something to somebody, like let's say you're talking to,
Yes, I remember this now. Okay.
yeah, so we're talking to someone, and we go, hey, you're a bitch. Obviously, you're calling that person a bitch. Now, if you say something like, stop acting like a bitch, to me, I look at that as 2 different things.
Yeah, because you're saying on one hand you're saying you are a bitch. On the other hand, you're saying you're acting like a bitch.
Yes.
But 9 times out of 10, if you're talking to a chick, she's just gonna hear that bitch, and all of a sudden she's gonna see red. You called me a bitch.
I think females key in on certain phrases and words, so no matter what the context of using those words is, they think it's always the same.
What other phrases or words besides bitch? Go ahead. Lay it on me. Whore, skank,
Stupid.
stupid. Yeah, anything.
Hey, you know. Oh,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What?
I was gonna bury somebody.
Do it.
Like-
Burial. Just don't give that person's name out.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you remember an old toy store that used to be in Countryside Mall? It used to be a national toy store. It used to be called KB Toys.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to go there all. Dude, when I was little, I was into Ninja Turtles like you would not believe, and like, that's how my mom. I was never into sports, you know, so it wasn't like, hey, if you don't pass this test, I'm gonna pull you from the basketball team or something like that. It was like, you don't pass this test or get an A on your report card, we're not gonna stop in for the latest and greatest Ninja Turtle toy. So KBs to me is secondhand.
Yeah, you know, in that sense, I remember back in the day going to Celebration Station. You get a good report card. They used to give you a certain amount of
Yeah.
tokens or rides and stuff
Yeah.
for A's, B's, all that type of stuff. But so yeah, well, we're talking about the gaff just re-entered the building here. We're talking about KB Toys.
Plus
KB
one?
Toy Store, remember?
You talking about plus one?
Plus one. Yeah, same thing. Plus one.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about how the word whore, skank, stupid, all that type stuff, females can hear that in one context.
And interpret it something.
No, they
completely
hear
different.
that and
They
immediately
hear that, and no matter how you're speaking of it, you say the word whore, if you could be saying it in two different contexts, that word whore still resonates as bad. Same with stupid, same as the word bitch, same as the word all that type stuff.
You all do realize that women have selective hearing, right?
That's
Yeah.
what that's what we're saying. That's what.
I think it's a lack of. I think there's this block, like a dam, that could potentially block a certain portion of their brain. Honestly, I mean, it could block that little thing that says, "Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe it's not what it's actually, but it's just what I want it to be."
But that happens a lot. That happens a lot with.
I don't really think I'm an authority to speak on
With the ladies.
women interpreting anything right now.
So, should we have a segment on like guys' logic? Is that where we're going with
Listen, guys' logic is 100% correct.
this? Ah,
He
he is the.
I am the authority on male logic.
I don't.
The authority on
listen to
male
this
logic,
fucking
huh?
guy.
And why
Big-
is that?
big
Hey, enlighten
dick
us on
swinging.
that one. Enlighten us on that
All
one.
right.
The gaff, for everyone who doesn't know, is Strictly Dickly. For anyone who doesn't know, let me just throw that out there. He now is the guy logic specialist on the show.
Yeah, because he's straight up.
I'm
homo.
happy. I'm happy that I'm strictly dickly according to the guy who's over here in the drought right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
HST.
Let's think about that. Think about-
HST saying,
Yeah.
saying that you're strictly dickly.
All right, whatever.
whatever. Exactly. Again, as far as male logic is pure logic. It's not math logic. It's
I
just
would-
logical.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would go that
Oh well,
far.
you know what? I don't know and this is. I don't want to get too technical. I don't know the exact definition of the
I knew you were
word,
going to say definition.
the word logic, but maybe you're right because it's a very well known fact that for some reason men are more
Logical.
correct and women are more like emotional.
Emotional. Exactly. We don't. I shouldn't say we don't. We bring less emotion into a decision than our counterparts do.
We shoot straight from the hip.
Well, I know I shoot straight from the hip.
You know what though? But I was raised by like my mother and my grandmother. I didn't really have much of a father figure.
Right.
So, excuse me. That's why I often can relate with the ladies, and for some stupid ass reason, that's why. And I know you're gonna have a good chuckle over this. That's why, for some stupid ass reason, a lot of people think I'm gay. I don't know why.
And to piggyback on that, I'm gonna throw myself out there right now. I'm not gay by any stretch of the imagination. I see a stupid ass grin you got on your face right now, Joyce. That's cool. But I will say that as far as I would say female maturity, I peaked, if you will, too early. I was in middle school. Listen, my swag was ridiculous back in the day.
What do
Okay.
you mean? Wait. You said female maturity. You peaked too early.
I peaked way too early.
But you're not a female. I don't understand.
No.
Explain.
Okay, I should say my
Understanding.
I didn't
My
key in on that. I'm glad you did.
my understanding of females, if you will, or I don't want to say approach because that's always going to change. My understanding and or approach,
Okay.
if you will. I think I don't. The word is escaping me right now. But anyway, point of the story is the presentation minus the clothes. It was middle school. It is what it is. Okay, the vocabulary, the actual delivery, and the content of my approach / delivery / swag with the women was crazy back in the day. I was on R&B before R&B was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Baby making music.
Baby making music.
The Sweat Hotel all day long.
Okay.
Wow,
Swag.
Keith Sweat, yeah.
Swag was ridiculous. Soft spoken. Yes, I had my fair share of fights with dudes that want to call me out, and I beat that ass. But then I would be like, yo, I'm sorry. I was just trying to defend myself. Like, oh, that's okay. I understood. He was just an asshole. That's cool. And then all of a sudden, rap music came in. Football came in. And testosterone, I guess, like really began to kick in.
What were you listening to before the rap music?
R&B, I told you. I was the R&B king.
Okay.
Some Luther Vandross.
No, maybe not
Isley
that.
Brothers.
He was a
Yeah,
sensitive
Isley Brothers.
Casanova.
Yeah,
at
I
one
was.
point.
Yeah. I was like the sensitive Renaissance man in 7th grade. Okay.
But it wasn't until you started listening to the rap music that you decided.
And then when I
pop
started listening to
caps
rap
and
music, that
drinking
flipped
40s
the
and-
mentality. I started thinking less about the ladies
OE.
and more about my ambitions, like money, fame,
Old English.
Old English, 8 balls.
32s of OE.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is my appreciation for the ladies and my appreciation for the ladies in a non-sexual manner was at its peak when I was in middle school. Once I got to high school, I just wanted to beat it out the frame and keep it moving.
Beat it
gaff.
out the frame. That is hilarious.
So anytime we mention +1, we all know what's going on, right?
All day.
Yeah, and if she doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, she's fucking retarded.
And she just walk off the fucking dock like I asked her to do months ago.
I just want to say.
But I feel bad now
I just want to say.
Why do you feel bad?
because I'm killing 2 people at that point.
You are.
Well, not
technically.
personally killing.
No,
let's
listen.
not Aaron Hernandez this here real deal.
Aaron
or right here.
Hernandez.
Let's clarify.
Listen, everything is said in parody.
Yeah, it's all jokes.
We don't. I mean, listen.
We have disclaimers on our website.
When I first encountered KB, I wanted to strangle her.
/
okay?
+1.
+1.
Same person.
If you say / +1, no, because when I first encountered her, there was no +1. It was just
Very true.
KB.
Very true.
Oh, okay. I like him. Detail oriented over here. That's very good
It
look
was
right
just
there.
it was just KB,
It was just KB.
and oh my god, there's there's no way that you're this fucking stupid and you didn't for some reason drink something that was under the kitchen sink when you were a kid. How did you survive?
Like some type of like CLR or something like that.
Why did you survive?
Wait, time out. 20 second. Did you say why, not how did you survive?
Both. How did you survive? And then when I deal with this person for a little while longer, I'm like, why did you
Why?
survive? Why am I punished every day continually? Why do I have to deal with this?
Yep.
To piggyback on you right now, no homo.
Good clarification.
I like keep it real basic. +1, because I've only really known her as I've known her as KB for a little bit, but more +1. I was in the process of actually trying to tip, monetarily, not tip.
Not tip.
Not put the tip
See
in.
where I'm going
but
with
just-
that?
Yeah.
All right. So I was trying to. I appreciate the services. You bringing me my food on time, correctly. It was still hot.
Okay, yeah.
blase, blah.
She's a server helping
Right,
you out.
right.
Okay.
I ask for my check, and if I give you cash money and it tends to go over the amount on the bill, don't most waitresses just take that and keep it moving?
No.
Not supposed to.
If they do what they're supposed to do, they say, "Hey, I'll be right back with your change," and that's your cue. No, you're good.
Okay, all right, which I usually say, even though I know both y'all would probably say black people don't know how to tip. But anyway,
No,
Anyway.
I
I
wouldn't
didn't say
that.
anything like
I
that.
never said.
I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I haven't heard that bullshit before.
But you know what? We are not servers.
That's cool. That's cool. I know how to tip. I can count very, very well. 15%, 10%, 20%. What do you want? Anyway, that's not part of the story. Part of the story is I tell the child / +1 to keep it. I don't want that much. Well, give it back.
That right there sounded like it was sexual. Yeah. Here, keep what I'm giving you. I don't want that much. Oh, it's too much, bitch. Take it anyway.
Yeah, it's funny, no, because he experienced that in like the past week.
Listen, I've been on a roll right now,
Past
bro.
week.
Listen, I've been on a roll, bro. I'm gonna put it like this: they are not ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
We need to have another discussion, son.
You're not ready for that.
Just like you said to her. Oh, you're not ready for that?
No,
You're
they're
gonna take it.
They're really not ready for it. And whatever.
All right. So anyway, we digress.
Yeah. So she didn't want the tip, monetarily tip. She didn't want that.
Right.
Consistent clarification is needed on this.
For real.
So she didn't want the tip, so I took it back. That's a lesson learned, I think.
No, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
No, you don't.
I do that.
No, you.
Do you not know the name, son? The gaff. Don't give a.
But
Yeah.
I mean, you were gonna give it to her anyway.
The money.
Correct.
All right.
Come on, man. Get your fucking
This
mind-
show
get
is
your-
filled with
get your-
clarification.
yeah.
Like,
Get your
I think-
mind out of the gutter. We're talking about money here. All right, so we're gonna give it to her anyway. She said she doesn't want it.
And I kept it.
What I would have done in your shoes, all right, you don't have to take it, whatever, and then just leave it and walk off.
No, son, I work for that money, man. What?
Yeah, but you were willing to give it. Why? For her job, well done.
Right.
So you may as well just leave it there.
So
It's-
but this is not this. The problem with that is if your dumbass don't want to take it, I'll take it back.
maybe she was just being nice.
When I tell you,
knowing the
to
source,
keep
though.
it, yeah.
That'll teach her.
Good luck buying diapers.
Oh shit!
I mean, I love you to death, +1. I don't hate you as much as the other two affiliates in here right now.
I don't hate +1. KB, on the other hand.
Oh man, so once it's +1, it's technically KB+1, right? Technically.
Well, yeah, of course.
All right.
Now we're splitting hairs.
Now we're splitting hairs, but anyway, regardless. The point of my story is, if I give you the money and say thank you or keep it or I'm good, take your ass away and keep the money. Don't be like, oh, that's too much.
Get
Fine.
the step in.
Fine. You know what? I'll take $20.
But maybe she, I don't know, maybe she felt like you were friendly. Because a lot of times people walk into a bar and they're the homegirl, their homeboys, the bartender, and, hey, you hooked it up with drinks and this and that. So I'm going to hook you up. I mean, they don't necessarily say it out loud, but
Right.
they leave a good tip.
I agree.
And the bartender will be like, no, I'm not taking it.
Now.
But myself, in that scenario, I've always just left the money. Like, no, you are taking it.
The
Like,
bartender, I will leave the money because we're not
What's the
one-on-one.
difference?
The difference is we have a group of people watching our interaction, whereas if you come to my table, it's just the people at my table that are going to see the interaction go down.
That's kind of fucked up. So you do it because of what other people think.
Not because of what other
Basically,
people think.
like-
Listen, I'm not trying to listen. Did I not just tell you? You said you didn't say it. I apologize. We take that off the record. I just threw out there, hypothetically speaking, saying that you two already assume that black people don't know how to tip, which was incorrect, assumingly.
yeah.
All right. So the point of that is, I know how to tip in public, and I know how to tip in private.
What the hell? I don't know the difference.
Hold on, relax. We're getting there. the public scene being the bar where you have multiple eyes on the scenario, I'm not gonna act goonish.
You're gonna throw down more because other people are watching.
I'm not gonna throw down more. I'm just not gonna pick it up. If you come to my table and you act like you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna keep it. Just that simple.
I don't follow.
It's whatever. Y'all ain't black, so y'all don't understand.
I guess you're right. I tip the same way regardless. Like if you give me,
I tried to tip her.
You give me shitty service, I will never ever stiff someone, ever. You give me shitty service, I'm gonna give you a tip, but it's not gonna be as big as it was, you know.
You talking money still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the monetary tip is based on service,
Come
but
on now.
I've never not tipped.
I've not tipped.
I'm guilty of not tipping, but that was before when I was, a little prick with no job and like I didn't know the ins
So
and outs.
here's a story. The Gap's all about stories today. You know this story. So I was a college student in Tallahassee.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, college student in Tallahassee.
How long ago was this?
Man, this is like
30 years ago?
Yeah, decades ago. Anyway, whatever. Whatever.
This is a really bad story.
This is a terrible story, and I really shouldn't tell this on the air
Do we
right
wanna
now.
tell
But
it?
I don't really. The gaff, man. The gaff.
Don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So, it is a now, mind you, we weren't high, we weren't drunk, we were just ambitious freshmen. Let's go to Denny's 2:00 in the morning. Go downstairs, take the elevator downstairs, walk across the street, go to Denny's. Boom, in there. I was under the assumption or impression that my boys had my meal for me. They were like, "Yo, we got you. All right, no problem. That's my dude right there. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Good look, fellas. Appreciate it. Get out there, motherfuckers ain't got no money.
Even for their own shit?
Well, they had their shit. They ain't have my shit.
They were like, we got you because we're all going to dine and dash on this bitch.
Yeah, more or less. So
Yeah, there was no dine and dash going on.
it was definitely no dine and dash. I paid.
Oh, okay.
I
You
paid.
paid for everybody.
No. I just paid for me.
It gets
Okay.
worse.
Now, this is going to bring us back to the whole tip game, monetarily tip game right now. When they notified me that they weren't going to pay for my meal, it was either going to be dine and dash or play out the situation. I look around. I see a table that left a tip. That was my money.
Oh, my God.
I took someone else's tip and paid my bill. Yes.
How long ago was this?
I told you about a decade or so ago, man.
All
It's
right, so
been a-
then karma has already hit you.
Oh yeah, karma came back tenfold.
Yeah, that
That's bad. I
like
would
time
never-
period's
I
already
wouldn't
gone.
do something like that, man.
So what I'm saying is, would it have been better to dine and dash or pay the bill?
Pay the fucking bill.
I did pay the bill with someone else's tip.
He did pay the bill.
Yeah.
paid the bill.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, at that point, it's probably better to dine and dash.
That's a tough call, dude.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
What do you...
But at Denny's, what are we talking about? $6?
It was like
$5?
$6. It was like $6.
I don't know. I think, granted, neither one of those choices are good. But I think me being a little prick in your situation,
Right.
like let's say I'm going to rewind my life a few decades, and I'm that rebellious little prick that nobody likes. Anyway, nobody older than me liked anyway. I probably would have done and dashed. Just so that homegirl could keep her tip.
I wasn't really thinking that way at the time. To be honest with you.
2:00 in the morning, probably not.
Yeah,
you were
no.
thinking, you know what? Leaving without paying is theft,
Right.
and I can go to jail or juvie.
No, I was going to jail.
But
That's big boy jail.
snagging someone's tip, that's not necessarily.
That's
I
grimy.
mean, I guess it's theft, but
It's
at the same time,
thing.
it's grimy.
If you get
yeah.
caught,
It's grimy. It's not necessarily a crime. It's
Yeah,
just
but
one of
if you
those,
think about it, though, it's like harm on her, not harm on the company.
Oh yeah.
But
That's unfortunate. That's why I
but
need to get a
not
better
paying
job.
your bill, that's harm on the company, and they're going to push that full forward.
Right.
So yeah,
So yeah, that's just a little insight.
that's
you know what I'm saying?
fucking shitty, dude. I'm glad I've never been confronted with some shit like that.
I just want to say I don't do that anymore. I got jobs that pay, so I tip very well now. Monetarily speaking, I tip well other ways too. You know what I'm saying?
not to digress from. Look at you, pulling
Whatever.
thrusts. I give the tip very well. Is what he
I
meant to
do.
say
doing
with
a
that.
dance. What was the dance you were doing last time?
The Harlem
The-
What,
Shake,
the cat daddy? Maybe.
No,
cat
you were
daddy?
doing a dance last time. Something like happy something.
the stanky leg.
Stanky leg? No, man.
No, I
That's
wasn't
that's
doing
like
that.
5 years ago, man. Do I do the stanky leg? Maybe the Dougie, maybe.
I don't know. You were doing a dance last time. You said something, and you're like, "Oh, I mean, nobody can see it, but I'm doing some kind of." I don't remember.
I'll let you know. You know,
Hold up. Can I just say that at one point I wanted to choke out KB and throw her head through glass?
Wow.
Really?
Was
Can
it
I say that?
Was it +1?
No, I said KB.
Oh, it was just solo? Oh, you could have done that.
Yeah.
You should have done it.
Listen, man,
Should have manned up.
this fucking broad had me so upset at one point, dude. Like, how can you be so dumb? Like, we just talked about. She would bring something to the table, you know, like a problem she had, and I had to fix the problem.
Okay.
And I was like, we just discussed this. We just fixed this problem. Like, how are you repeating your mistake less than a minute into the?
It's a serious lack of brain power.
I don't know why, but for some reason,
Logic, if you will.
Whenever I get really heated, whenever I get really hot, whenever I get really fucking angry, I want to either flip a table or put someone's face through glass.
Hey, you should hear his dream scenario.
My dream scenario,
Well, maybe not a dream scenario,
like a
but
fantasy, like a
yeah.
like a sex dream. What are you talking about?
No.
Is
Like
this a foot fetish thing? What's going on?
A dream.
Like MLK, I had a dream. Classic Joyce line over there.
Oh. You
I
know
had a
what? I
dream.
think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, not about anyone in particular, but it's just a generalized dream.
It's not a dream. I didn't have a dream. I for some stupid ass reason. All right, let me tell you what. Me coming up in high school, I listened to a lot of metal, a lot of death metal, you know, and this is Mendel went to an all guys Catholic high school, all right? Jesuit high school, okay?
Oh,
it was
man.
very very upscale, okay? And
No homo on the all dudes.
Yeah, on all
Listen,
dudes.
definitely no homo. All of us guys were looking to get some poon, okay?
That a boy.
I don't even it goes without saying no homo, okay? But like at the time, like I was into death metal, I was into just heavy metal, and I was into, I didn't do I didn't do any sports at all. I was into drawing, and I was very artistic in a lot of ways, and I would just, I never felt the need to do anything physically, get into fights or anything like that, because it was always, for me, it was better to just think it out, draw it out, write it out, than to actually physically do it to somebody and get in trouble, So from time to time, I would get these scenarios in my head, and I would just play them out. This person pissed me off, and I would play a scenario, or that person pissed me off, I'd play a scenario. Well, over the years, my scenarios got more intricate, more detailed.
What's up, Columbine? How you doing?
And more fun. But that's the thing, I would never act out on it. Okay, I had the intelligence. I would never act out on it, because it makes more sense to just play it out in your imagination than it is to actually do it. Okay, so.
I wish everybody had that. There wouldn't be all these school killings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously some people can handle it and some people can't. And so some people get it out in music, which is why there's still death metal today. They make a good living singing about it and not actually acting out on it. I wasn't able to capitalize on something like that. So me and Joyce here, we're at work one day. I mean, let's get that out there. It's like we're beating around the goddamn bush. Me and Joyce and the gaff here, we all work together. Obviously, we're all very tight knit. Okay.
True story.
We're not talking about where we work. We're not talking about people that we work with, but
Except +1.
in specifics, exactly. We're not going to get specific, but so me and Joyce are sitting there. We're working together one day, and this one particular female, this individual female who just irritates the shit out of us. For some reason, she did something. I can't even remember what happened, really. But
Does she look good?
a lot of them look good. But for me, you know what though? But for me, personality goes a long way. I can look at a girl one day when I first meet her and be like, damn, she looks good, and then get to know her and know that she's just a selfish C word, and be like, she no longer looks good to me.
Tangent. Can somebody please break down the C word to me? I'm black. That don't really offend me.
See you next Tuesday?
Yeah, that I don't understand that yet. That doesn't, like, oh my God, that's such a bad word. Why, bitch? What was just said?
For me, for some reason, for me at least, the C word for me is just like the N word. Like, I don't like using it.
But what does it mean?
But the C word I will use, because there are some girls out there who definitely.
Like, I don't understand. That's not offensive to me, though. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think
you're not a
it's
chick.
like
You're not a chick, so it's not offensive.
almost like bitch would be the G-rated version or PG-rated version
Okay.
of that.
I can understand that.
In England.
I understand that they're offended by it.
In England, they say slag instead of the
But-
C word.
But can somebody tell me
Slag?
why? Can somebody please tell me why See You Next Tuesday is like, oh no, this motherfucker just called me See You Next Tuesday.
You know
I'm
what?
about to whoop his ass.
Look
Why?
it up. Look it up real quick.
I don't
What
understand.
am I looking up?
See You Next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Like
Why is it so vulgar?
the origin of the C word.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding that.
But like I don't know. I think actually Joyce had some interaction with this particular young lady, and he was expressing his irritation with her.
Okay.
And I also don't get along with this young lady.
So is this
And
plus one still?
he
Are we
was
talking
like-
about plus one?
No, it's not +1. It's
Oh,
not plus
man.
one. And it's definitely not +1. And for some reason, I was like, you know what, dude? Like, you know what I envision? And it's like I said, it's not a dream, as Joyce liked to put it. I was like, you know what I envision? I envision myself sitting in a junkyard on a beach chair. You know those long chairs where you can stretch your legs out, sipping a pina colada, sitting underneath an umbrella.
In a junkyard.
Right, and watching her burn alive in a car that she can't escape. The car's on fire, mind you.
Isn't that brutal?
Damn.
And you know what? The vehicle, it may not be a car, maybe like an SUV or something, like big windows where she's like beating the windows with the palms of her hands, trying to get out, and you can hear her yelling, but you can't make out the words. It's muffled, and she's beating the windows with the palms of her hands, but she can't beat them for very long because the glass is so hot.
Is this what kind of pina colada you drinking over there?
It's vivid, right? It's vivid, but it's
Man.
like I don't. People are like, "You're sick." I'm like, no, it just kind of comes to me.
Now,
See You Next Tuesday.
see you next Tuesday. Now, this is what it says. It says the word appears to have been in common usage from the Middle Ages until the 18th century. The definition of it is a word for the female genitalia, particularly the vulva, and is widely considered to be vulgar.
So we talking about the lips right now?
Volvo?
Talking about the
Swedish?
No, vulva.
lips. Not Volvo. Vulva.
That's
Look at
vulva.
that picture. Jesus Lord, one of
That's vulva.
one of them's edible and one of them's expired.
No, to the right, that's the gaff story all day long.
Why would you show me that right now?
That's the
Two
gaff
pictures.
story all day long.
Two pictures of vaginas. One's totally not trimmed up at all, and the other
I'm
one.
definitely nauseous right now.
Yeah, so that's technically what See You Next Tuesday means.
Non-trimmed up vagina.
No, there was one picture that had that.
Well, listen, I
I
saw.
think
Listen,
it's over a general case.
is it not true that a picture's worth 1,000 words?
Ole.
All right, so I think we're about done for the night, right?
Are we finishing up already?
Yeah, I think we're about at an hour right now, at least.
We're a solid hour and a half.
Cause I still got some animosity to take care of.
Well, I know.
But we didn't bury KB. We promised her we would bury her.
Well, let's bury her. Then.
I don't really have anything to say about KB except the fact that she didn't take my tip monetarily.
She's a fucking idiot. I mean,
Thanks, Joyce, breaking it down.
I mean,
for me
really,
like that.
what else?
Fucking stupid.
No,
know what?
see, I feel bad because
You know what? Initially, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but initially when I found out the KB was with child, I was like, no, you cannot be. You're too fucking stupid. There's no way.
Okay, so here we go. This is how we're gonna wrap this up
What?
right now. All right, you each get 60 seconds.
So we get a McSweeney
We're,
minute.
we're gonna
on
roast her.
KB.
The first McSweeney minute is on KB.
You get no.
That's perfect.
It's gonna be 2 McSweeney minutes.
You're not gonna do one.
I just said I don't hate the child like that, man. I just
All right,
said
so
that.
yeah, okay. So the first 2 McSweeney minutes of the
All right,
show.
hold
will
on,
be-
hold on. We'll wait.
You want to go first?
I don't know if I could fill a whole
Hold
60
on.
minutes with it though. Honestly, like
Oh,
I
you,
think
you better you better figure out how to do it because you got
60
15
seconds.
seconds, so you're on the
I
clock.
don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I can.
You
do
want me
it.
to go first?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you go
gonna need Joyce to go first. Show him how it's done. Hold on, you got 10
All right, give me-
seconds.
no. I got 4 seconds.
Hold on, wait a
Hold on.
minute.
No, hold on.
It's
Oh, you
being
gonna do it
built
on your
up.
own clock?
All right, so
Here we go.
my McSweeney minute.
Starts now.
Man, first meeting +1, pre+1, just KB. Didn't think she was too bad. and she opened her fucking mouth.
Amen.
Literally. That voice is in my fucking nightmares.
15
I hear it
seconds.
everywhere. I fucking hear it everywhere. It's almost like listening to, it doesn't bother me, but nails on a chalkboard type thing for some people.
Like drowning cat.
Or drowning cats. That's good. That's good.
30
But
seconds.
I made many mentions of her walking off the dock, and it just can't happen now. I feel bad. But here's my dream scenario.
20 seconds.
Hey, you want to go fishing? You want to go do something like that sometime? Oh, sure. Bring 7 cinder blocks. Tie her at every possible limb,
10 seconds.
appendage, and drown that bitch in the Gulf of Mexico. That's my goal. That's what I
4,
want to do. McSweeney
3,
minute done.
2, 1. Mendel, let's go.
All right. She was brought in by her friend who seemed to be very knowledgeable, very intelligent, very nice looking girl. All right. This fucking broad.
15 seconds.
KB now. All right. She comes in, good looking broad, but she is dumb as the day is fucking long. And I cannot stand it for 1 second. There is one thing that I do not have any patience for, and that is incompetence.
30 seconds.
Stupidity. Okay? You come at me with a stupid fucking question, something that I just discussed. I just gave the answer to the question you asked. All right? Before you even asked the question,
20 seconds.
I'm going to smash your face into the goddamn concrete and watch as your fucking brains lead out like goddamn Smucker's jelly.
Curb
okay?
stomp.
10
A
seconds.
curb stomp, yeah. But, but like I said before, like that was then, this is now. She's kind of grown on me like a fungus, all right? Like a fungus would grow on grape jelly, okay?
McSweeney minute's over. I told you to get it in.
No homo.
No homo.
No homo. All right, so
I do just want to go on the record as saying, +1, I don't really have any animosity towards you. Just take my motherfucking tip next time, okay?
No, we love you. We love you.
Yeah.
All right?
best friends,
And
best
we're
friends.
talking about monetary tip because I know your man might get upset. Monetary tip. Just take it. Don't ask any questions. Just take it.
I can't speak for anybody but myself. I love the broad now. I don't know if it's because all of a sudden she got pregnant, but she got a lot cooler to hang with. Not like we hang outside of work, but she's my dog.
all right, so
Moving forward,
Did you see how Joyce kind of like just dismissed
Joyce
that?
is like,
Yeah, whatever.
anyway.
He's like, yeah, this guy's high on something right now.
oh man. All right, so I guess
I would say overall pretty productive show
Signing off.
so
yeah,
far.
we definitely covered everything we were supposed to.
Definitely. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell him this. I'm telling him it anyway because it's the gaff, and I really don't give a fuck. There will be more structure to the show. A
feel like
format, if you will, coming
I
soon.
feel like the third episode when I was on here, we promised that already, and it still hasn't happened.
it
yet.
hadn't happened yet, man.
Well,
Let's-
no, but okay, we started tonight with kind of like what we're going to kind of do from the beginning.
What's new in your life? The next last
yeah, like
week
a
or
little
so?
like a little round table.
Little
type
round
deal
table
from the
segment.
beginning.
When men were
I
men
like
and
that.
tables were round.
And then I think the McSweeney minute might be a constant.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we just got to pick a.
Can
topic
you
every time.
get a McSweeney minute that I can comment on, please?
Well, right now?
No, next time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, you know I can
Absolutely.
fill up 60 seconds.
And you know
Definitely.
what?
I haven't heard that all the time, but I mean, go ahead.
I
Oh,
realized-
Whoa. Time out. We're not going to just gloss over that right
I
now.
haven't heard anything about you filling 60 seconds.
We not going to just gloss over that like he just tried me like I'm not.
No, I didn't even say anything.
You trying to call me a Minuteman right now?
I didn't say anything.
Do I need to get him on the phone?
Him?
Unless she's.
Do I need to
What he
get?
said?
Did he say him?
Do I need to get them?
That's not what
I'm
happened.
pretty sure I heard
Them? Actually,
Should I
you
get
know what?
him on the
you know what?
phone?
It was either them or apostrophe em, as in M
Attaboy.
okay.
He's using
all right.
the language the way he's supposed
All right,
to.
all right.
On the
Well,
phone.
We're good then. Then you're
You know
good.
what? Because you don't already got phone calls about me doing work, so don't try me, bruh.
All right. So,
All right?
many years removed.
Yeah, put it out there. The gal.
I felt like I had something to say, but it was.
I had to let it go.
I don't remember it now.
He had to let it go. I'm not mad at that. Just understand this.
Well, no. Next episode too is your freestyle.
It is. I need. Just give me six
Just for
instrumentals that you're gonna potentially put out
this
there.
fucking guy, dude.
Listen.
They don't do that in real rap battles. They just throw a beat out there.
Okay, and
you
they
gotta
also
go.
don't. They also don't give you Tom and Jerry tunes either.
No, we wouldn't do that to you, dude.
No, he would. He would.
No, I wouldn't give you Tom and Jerry tunes. I think I think if you're the one doing the freestyle, you should be the one that has the instrumental. You tell me what it is.
No,
and we
because
can
then
go.
it wouldn't be a freestyle.
Yeah,
He would
then it wouldn't be a
prepared for it.
freestyle.
He would be prepared for it already.
I would
You
be.
have to throw him the beat, and he has to go along
Yeah,
with it.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
then okay, then how about this? I think that if he's saying we should have 6 choices, I think it's fair if he comes up with 6 choices, then we pick one.
But then he can prepare for every single.
No,
He's
no,
not
no,
gonna prepare for
No, I'm
everyone.
not. Listen, I ain't got time for that.
Oh, because he's black and they're lazy. Is that what you're saying?
No, I never
No,
said that. I
no,
didn't say
no.
that.
What he's saying is
You're
I'm black
fucking
and I'm
black.
talented. That's what he's saying. Listen. I was guaranteed two guaranteed jobs in life: porn star, rapper.
And neither one's working out for you right now.
Not so much.
Or convicted felon.
Or a convicted felon. But Aaron Hernandez took that position from me this week.
Wow.
Too soon? Too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Whatever, man. He's going to jail. Again, I'm going to revisit the joke. He went in and tied in. Comes out a wide receiver.
But he's not coming out, though. He's staying in as a wide receiver.
homo.
Oh, he going to stay in there, all right. And so is Big Bubba. He going to be hanging out.
All right. Is this our final sign-off for
Yeah.
the night?
I think
All
we're
right,
done for the night.
I
All
would
right.
like to say, Carrot Top, die tonight. Please.
Yeah, and maybe by the next time we're on, well, first of all, by the next time we're on, one of us will be a year older. And,
What's up, Pops?
yeah. And hopefully someone from the Doom Pool will, hopefully someone will get some points.
This motherfucker Mandela.
Yeah, hopefully somebody up here gets some puss, too.
Smell my finger.
Drought boy.
No.